People go out at sunrise, chanting, dancing to this Hari Bo, Hari Bo. It's 48 person, 48 rhymes. Rise up, rejoice to the name. Who are you today? No. Broken the mud, broken the heart. Haribo, he has come to taste the king, the sweetness of its spring. Chaitanya, Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya.
You're up early there.
Hare Hare Chaitanya,
Mahaprabhu.
all you have to do is say that sweet chanting on. Hari-Bo. Every day the sun will rise, every day the sun will shine. Hari-Bo. What's the value of your life?
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Oh, that was nice. See what else we got here. It's so nice to worship Krishna like this, worship God like this. This is fantastic. Let's see what else we got. So good morning, everybody. Welcome. Hey, Amy, you're up. What are you up? You and Andromeda are up so early today. Maybe you didn't go to bed yet. Yeah, I'm just using my cell phone, so I don't have the internet, the house internet. Hare Krishna. Good morning, world. Good morning, Lord. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Right in here. I know what you mean. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna. Hey, Lisa. Hare Krishna. Good morning, everybody. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Oh yeah, oh yeah. What else we got here? Let's try this one. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Oh my Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nityananda, 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 Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga, 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 Gauranga. Oh, Goranga, Nityananda, Goranga, Nityananda, Goranga, Nityananda. See what else we got here. Goranga, Nityananda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Thank you for your presence, everybody. It's awesome, man. Krishna's family, Lord Chaitanya's family, Jesus' family, all family members here. God's family, the true God, eternal Lord, the blissful Lord, ecstatic Lord. Wants everybody to be ecstatic, right? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. All right, let's do some japa here together. All right. Okay. Good morning, everybody. What a great day it is already. This is the way to start your day out, huh? Cup of coffee and chanting the glorious Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Oh, you're so glorious, Lord. Oh, what a wonderful way to be together with God. Yeah, I love it. This is fantastic. Wow, my Lord's King and Queen. We got the King and Queen here in this world again, finally, man. It's been a long time. Isn't it nice to have the King and Queen here ruling over the world? Love of Krishna is the ruler. Carl Schwab, step aside, man. You're not needed anymore. Let's shape the world with love of Krishna, spontaneous love of God. That's what we're going to do here. Yes, let's bring them. Thy will be done on earth as it is in Vrindavan. The love of Krishna will rule the world, rule the universe again. You're just going to have to find a new universe to reside in because we're taking over. The Lord and Lord Caitanya's amazing grace place is taking over. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. What do you guys, are you with me? Raise your hand. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama. We're world conquerors. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Yeah, I mean, there's so many people like that, that because this is life, man, they're looking for life. So anyway, we've got it. Anybody want real life out there? Come into our Sangha, man. We've got real life, man. You'll feel lively again. We'll do some resurrections, some living, walking, dead people out there. We'll resurrect there. Look at, you got a testimony there. Amy was dead in this world, and now she's alive in Krishna. God is in her, she's in the Lord, they're married, and everything's cool. Everything's wonderful. There's meaning to life. There was always meaning. We just have to connect everything with it again. So that's our job. Good job. Nice job. Fun job. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hari 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 Rama Krishna Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari my Lord. Krishna Krishna, oh my Lord Krishna. Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama. I forgot how good it is to chant so early in the morning. I really love this time. Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama. All the minds are asleep here. Everybody's quiet. Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Rama Krishna Hare Hare. Yeah, greatest part of the day. Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Yeah. You know, it's like we're living in reality. You know, this is the true reality, bringing the eternal here. Thy will be done on earth. That prayer is so amazing. You know, Thy will be done on earth as it is in, they say heaven, but really more conclusive is in the spiritual world that lasts forever. Well, yeah. Why do the saviors come here? Is to bring us, to save us from this material. People don't know. They don't have this knowledge. In religion, they don't have this knowledge. It's not even clear, like in like in Vaishnavism, the ultimate goal is not clarified enough, even though they have all these books. It's just like the Bible. The Pharisees didn't understand the essence of the Bible, only Jesus did. And Jesus preached the essence, and people got, because the Bible even wants to deliver. In the essence of the Bible is deliverance of the souls, to save the souls from illusion, being illusion in the material world. And the Vedas clarify that subject matter so much. Everybody, look at everybody, they're chasing illusions, literally. They're chasing illusions, illusions are chasing them. It's like a dog going around with its tail, chasing its tail. They're like this. That's crazy. That's why, like one of our students here says, people are looking at her like she's crazy now, because she's awakened as a spirit. But that's normal. That's when you wake up, the world is chasing its tail like this, and they think you're crazy, because you're waking up. Whatever they are, they project on you like a mirror. Yeah, they're not alive yet, and so those who are ready, they'll come forward. They'll hear the message. It's like Jesus. That's why his preaching is so practical. I learned so much how to present this. How how to practice this presence in this world. You just preach these truths. And those who are looking for the light. These truths are the light. That people are looking for. People are, in the illusion. There are people that come here. They're looking for truth. They're looking for light. There are fewer of them because most people are just young souls, you could say. They're just, they're lost in the illusion, more or less. But there's some that are looking. They want deliverance. Especially now is a good time for preaching because the demons are, turning the screws now on the world, tightening everything, and people thought they had more freedom, so they don't. What do you need God for when you have freedom, right? Freedom of the body. See, this is the thing. People think they're free by having freedom of the body and the mind. Okay? That's not real freedom, because that's not really who you are. We're not the material mind, and we're not the material body, and we're not the material emotions even. It's all fake. It's a facsimile. It's a copy of the truth, and not a very good one. It's like a clone. Clones aren't perfect. They make a clone of a person. Well, this is a clone reality. It's cloned off of their eternal reality. It's a reflection of that, and it's not very good. It has problems with it, just like clones do in the world. They haven't perfected making a clone right. They just can't do it. Because you can't mess with God. See, this is demoniac. Bhagavad Gita explains all this. Srimad Bhagavatam explains all these subject matter. You can't mess with you try. If people try to imitate the Lord, can you imagine? Try to imitate, the person, that is everything comes from. All our, the brain, the bodies, the organic creations here, they're so perfect in the way they are. You can't, and so anyway, the material modes always, if you take shelter of Maya, you want to imitate God. See, that's what the snake in the Bible meant. He tempted Eve to eat that apple. See, so that is an analogy. Is like a metaphor for what the fall of man was. Adam and Eve, think about it. Adam and Eve were living in the garden, and they had this intimate relationship with God, kind of like the residents of Vrindavan. God was there, and you think, see, we have these images of God in the garden, right? He's this man, this with a white beard, and stern. Adam, Eve, don't eat that apple, right? People think God is like that. See, that's an awe and reverence. Oh, yes, Lord, okay, yeah. No, the real God is more like Vrindavan, Vrindavan idea. Very, very playful, very loving, very ecstatic, likes personal, intimate relationships. Don't we all like intimacy in the world? Well, sort of, because that's also not very perfect, isn't it? Because to do with the material body is it's meant. Well, material body is just it's a clone, like a clone of the spirit. Spiritual world is not far away. Yeah, it's not a faraway dream. We're integrating the spirit. See, thy will be done, Vrindavan. See, bringing the garden back into our life. You see, what did Adam and Eve have? They had closeness with God in the garden, right? Paradise, which is not really explained much. What do we have? The same kind of thing, man. We're here demonstrating in the world. What does intimacy with God look like? Well, Lord Caitanya came to give an easy way for us to have intimacy with the Lord. Chant his name. I mean, I'm amazed how this has evolved over the years. I've been chanting for years and years and years and years, and it's to this point is amazing. It's like at the Shashastika level, where it's like you feel the white lotus of good fortune, manifesting, and the taste of the name there's nothing like it. It's actually a taste. Who would ever think that you could taste a sound vibration like that? See, we have sound vibrations in the world, right? We got music, you got, and people love music. You see people with their headphones on all day going around because they like the taste. It's a taste, but it's still a material taste. But tasting the name of Krishna is also a taste in that, but you need to be spiritually awakened, and that taste is perfect. It's out of this world. What a great way to describe it. The taste of Krishna's name is out of this world. And it takes you out of this world. It takes you into the spiritual world, and you don't have to go anywhere. I love this way. Jesus, my Lord, it's amazing. Now I know what you were talking about. The Lord very much wants us to worship in spirit and in truth. The truth is conclusive things that we speak here every day. And spirit is this ecstatic bliss. Unbounded. Yeah, no more spiritual world a dream. It's a reality here. Yeah, we're bringing it into this world, just like Lord Caitanya brought, like Jesus brought it, right? He brought his reality into this fake place and started to, and instead of selling copies of everything, everybody's selling copies of the truth, which ends up being inverted lies. Like Prabhupada used to teach, you're not this body. You're not this body. See? So people think, what? This is me. I'm this body. I'm my name. I'm Joe Blow. I'm Joe Blow. That's me, Joe Blow. Listen to me. I have a lot of content, on Facebook, right? Got a lot of content to tell. Oh boy, I spent all day, drumming up this content about the world and worldly conditions and situations that come and go and all of this stuff with a bunch of people, all about people that are immersed in the false ego that have no life. And so we're hearing stories about lifeless persons, and we wonder why I want to commit suicide. Why in Canada, why so many thousands of people are going, listen, I want to check out of this world, because before at least I had some good news. Now it's all bad news, and it's all thing. But hey, man, listen, we got the real good news here. We got the Jesus type news here. This is the good news. You're not this body. You're not all this stuff going around. You're not any of this material crapola here. You're a spirit, man. Yeah, come chant this mantra and you'll wake up. Man, you wake up from the MK Ultras and all that stuff that Maya's laid on you, the illusory potency and his servants. Yeah, come serve the truth, man. Come wake everybody up with us. Come, we're here to wake everybody up. It's like that play, Lord Caitanya. Lord Caitanya said, Haridas, I'm giving you the role of you're a transcendental policeman. And so Haridas goes on stage there with his cane. He says, yes. And they say, who are you? He says, I'm a resident of Vaikuntha. I've come here. I'm a policeman. I've come here to wake everybody up. Everybody with the chanting of the holy name. Yeah, you got to get that pine cone open, man. Come here, man. We'll open the pine cone. Smells very nice, man. Pine, nice pine scent. It freshens up the air. It's an air freshener. You ever get those pine scent air fresheners? You got that inside. You don't need that can that costs all that money. So let's hear about eternal reality here. Let's see what we can get here. Page 479, still going on the same page, same paragraphs. See, addressing Murari Gupta in this manner, the Lord taught the entire world the cardinal truths about his absolute nature. See, that's why the Lord did pastimes. He did these pastimes so that we can learn through these pastimes. These stories, see, these become stories. Stories of eternal reality. See, the absolute nature, the Lord's form, devotees, pastimes, and abode are all absolute reality, and the unfortunate non-believers will be annihilated. See, so the non-believers, that's why the whole thing of Sadhu Sangha is you come in association with devotees, and become a believer just because, you're associating with real people now. And it would be natural when you associate with real people, you start to like reality. It's like, hey man, I think this is more real. See, Amy, she just testified about this. She knew, she says, I was dead, now I'm alive. See, that's the whole world. That's most people's experience. They're living in this reality that's not really, it's real for a time, and then it disappears. And you get so identified with it that you're attached and you love this world. I love my dogs and I love my children so much. Oh, as a matter of fact, you ever see people, they love their children so much. If something happens to them, they commit suicide or they grieve and they never give it up. I met a woman, her son died years and years and years ago. She's still grieving after years and always thinking about it. Kind of like, people here, they think about their traumas. They go, oh, my trauma. Forget about it, man. Come here and forget about all that stuff, for God's sake. Don't hold on to that stuff. That's why people are sick. These things make you sick. So you want a healing? Forget about all that, and you'll be healed. Yeah. The healing is the body. It comes and goes. If you get a material, great. But the main thing is your soul is healed, and you won't be pestered and miserable because of remembering the past. See, it's all about remember. What are you remembering? What are you attached to remembering? See, that's what we teach here. Remember what? See, remember this. Addressing Murari in this manner, the Lord taught the entire world the cardinal truths. Cardinal, what's that? Somebody look up cardinal for me and put it up there. I want to see that. What does cardinal truths mean? Cardinal, I know what truths mean. About his absolute nature. See, eternal nature, absolute. This doesn't ever pass away. Yeah, restore wholeness. It's like, there's a Upanishad verse, and Prabhupada commented on the Upanishads and connected it with God. So anyway, there's the verse out of I think a first or second mantra or some third or something. Anyway, it's in that book Upanishads by Prabhupada's translation. He says, out of the Supreme Lord come many complete wholes. See, like us, we're, in a sense, complete whole. We're complete. See? But the Lord is always really, for all things, is the complete balance. Even in the material world, the Lord is the balance. That's why in the Uttamadhikari vision, they sees everything. Everybody and everything is a servant of the Lord. Even the animals are serving the Lord. They're servants of the Lord. The Lord for them is the complete balance, is their nature. The worm they eat is the Lord. They're little birds. They're little birds that they feed. They're little birdies, the little babies. That's the Lord. There's always the complete balance. Otherwise, we're incomplete, and we have to be balanced, because we're built like that. That's why if you're going to live in Maya, the Lord will appear in the form of Maya to complete the balance. But the problem in Maya, when the Lord in Maya is your balance, you go into forgetfulness of who you really are, and you take on this fake reality. It's a fake, man. How do you restore the cardinal truth, absolute reality? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Coming to the point of transcendental awakening of taste. You start to wake up. It's like the inversion of MK Ultra that we hear about. The government has brainwashed everybody. See? Well, the Lord brainwashes you too. It washes your brain but in a great way, in a perfect way, in a truthful way. Ah, wow, my brain is all washed. Oh, I can see clearly now. My brain is washed. I can see all the obstacles in my way. Maya, move aside, man. I want to commune with my God, my eternal truth, God, the Lord. The greatest importance, fundamental, essential, vital. There you go, vital. See, all those words. See, the greatest importance is what we do here. Can you imagine? People think, Maya's always saying, oh no, this is so important. Oh, you gotta, work your butt off. Some people here, the Lord is helping them and taking away all they think is so important. The Lord's trying to help them. Well, this is so important. Let me give all my time, and it's so hard. All that's very difficult. No, this is the supreme importance. You can see, you're like, especially when you're awakened, man. When you're awakened, spend more time doing this, and everything becomes easy. Everything becomes blessed. Otherwise everything's so hard. All of a sudden you can't remember, the Lord very well, and it becomes hard. Everything, and everybody turns on you. Why? What are you doing? Oh, you're just making things that are in the illusion more important than this. Yeah. The Lord taught the entire world the cardinal truths about his absolute nature. Absolute, man. Look up absolute. Tell me what absolute means too. Let's get some definitions here. I know what it means, but sort of let's see what the Webster says. The Lord's form, devotees, pastimes, and abode are all absolute reality. And the unfortunate non-believers will be annihilated. See, these pastimes, this is a path. We're teaching a real tangible path here. This path is to be connected with the absolute nature of the Lord through his name, his pastimes, his qualities, his abode. Yeah. So this connection keeps us alive. It's vital. See, it gives us vitality, gives us new life. See, it's like that St. Paul said, my false ego is dead. Basically, he said, I'm dead to sin and alive in Christ. See, alive in Christ, because when you're in the Christ, when you're in the Krishna, and Krishna's in you because you have this mystic marriage, that's what we do. We marry people here. What does a priest do? You go to a priest to get married. Isn't that funny? They go to a priest to get married. You go to a minister to get married. But that is the facsimile. That's the clone of the truth. What? You come here, we'll marry you, but we'll marry you to the absolute reality, man, absolute truth, the cardinal truth, the vital truth, the Lord inside you. You want that kind of marriage? Come here. Or you want to get married? You can go to any minister, any Vaishnava guru over there. They'll marry you to a body, marry your body to another body, and then you can go into that illusion, You come here, we'll marry you to the body of the Lord, the true nature of the Lord. He is in this world his name. We'll marry you to that name. You'll be like two peas in a pod, man. That'll be your other half, and you'll be in that name, and that name will be in you. the holiness of that name, the taste for that name, the marriage of that name will be in you. These pastimes, you'll say, oh, I can relate to this, man. Whoa. You live in absolute reality, and absolute reality lives in you. And you overturn that Bhagavad Gita verse. They overturn it, man. Overrule it. You trump that verse in Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita says, Krishna says, all beings are in me, but I'm not in them. But you're in one of those few persons where he is in you. He's in everybody but dormant. So he says, oh, well, it's like I'm not in them. They're not aware of me. They don't even care about me. They just care about my Maya. So I balance everything out for these people an illusion. By taking the material form. Even in the spiritual world, the Lord takes the form that you naturally desire. When you're awakened, man, oh, I like the Lord as my little child. I like the Lord as my master, supreme master, intimate master. Oh, I like the Lord as my beloved. Oh, I love the Lord as he's my best friend. See, the Lord takes that form again. Otherwise, he's in the world, in this facsimile, this bad copy. The Lord is here too, but in these material forms, and that's not really us. It's only us for a time, and we get attached to all this garbage here, and then we take another birth because we love garbage so much. We're crows, bottom feeders. We feed on the bottom. Like crows, they like dead things, right? If there's a dead thing, it goes after it, man. What are people doing? They're going after dead things, dead bodies, dead personalities. It's not the personality of Godhead in his spiritual form. It's the material personality, the dead form, the one that comes and goes. Oh, my wife died. Oh, my wife, she had such a great personality. Well, not really, not to a devotee. I like the personality of Godhead, man. I like things that give me real life, man. Vitality, give me energy, give me uncommon energy, uncommon love. Oh, man, loving this name and these pastimes, the personality of Godhead. Woo, there's energy. Oh, man, there's life. And there's no edge to it. It's clean. Pure, the spotlessly pure one. Let's worship the personality of Godhead. Let us think about him. Let us talk about him. Let us find our happiness in him, and he'll find his happiness in us. Wow, my devotee who loves me so much, talking about me all the time. And when he was here, he glorifies his devotees. His great happiness is in glorifying the devotees. It was like he had 5 mouths, it says, Lord Caitanya, glorifying his devotees. And the devotees are glorifying him and his devotees. See? So, as a matter of fact, Krishna, he was thinking, what is this? My devotees, they double their pleasure. I can only glorify my devotees, he would glorify, because it's, why would you glorify yourself? It seems, yeah. So he comes as a devotee and also doubles his pleasure, man. He can glorify Krishna, right? Because he's a devotee. He came, he said, don't tell me I'm God. No, I just want to be a devotee. And he glorified Krishna and his devotees. So he doubled his pleasure, like devotees have double pleasure. So absolute. Yeah, what was that? What was that thing I sent down? Oh, absolute. Yeah, absolute means free from imperfection, complete, perfect, absolute liberty. Yeah, and so see, our absolute liberty, remember I talked about sovereignty, it's in the Lord. See, that's why people are trying to attain Krishna. See, in Vaishnavism, the Guru is still teaching, you got to attain Krishna. Do this sadhana, do this, do this. And it's hard work. I mean, you know, you got to be disciplined. You got to become like a Brahmin. Don't eat this, don't do this, don't do that. A lot of don'ts, you know, and you got, because you're trying to attain Krishna. See? So you haven't attained absolute liberty. That's why the devotees, man, come on, man, come and chant with us and attain absolute liberty from the hard works that people are doing, trying to attain. I mean, even Jesus came to teach another way to easily attain the Lord. Lord Caitanya came also. And you notice Vaishnavism was just preliminary, teaching religion stuff. Rules, regulations, varnashram, dharma, and all, get things going. But still hard, isn't it? But the Lord, even from Jesus on, and to Lord Caitanya, and now again, we're teaching the easy way to connect with the Lord. This is real. This is not sahaja. This is not a figment of our imagination. We have liberty and freedom in the name. Can't you see? Can anybody see? You see anybody else giving classes every day and enlivened by doing that and just loving it? Loving the chanting? Even my students, they're loving coming. Look at, most of you come every day. We're loving this because this is absolute reality and it's naturally enlivening. We're just here to show the role model but we have to engage in this absolute relationship to show, absolute liberty, sovereignty is in this, and not in your own mind, not in your own self. You got to have this relationship with the absolute truth. Absolute means this is the way it really is, man. You are a spirit soul, but not only that, you have an eternal relationship with the Supreme Lord, known by many names, by Allah, by Christ, by the Great Spirit. It's all the higher self. That's our higher self, man, is to be in that higher self and that higher self to be in us. And we just happen to call it Krishna, Lord Caitanya. And these are all manifestations of the absolute reality. See, and Lord Caitanya, Radha, and Krishna are the most clear forms. It's the most clear revelation, the most deep revelation of that. See, Allah is still not clear. Who's Allah? You can't even say his name. You're not supposed to say his name and all that. Who is the Christ really? What is that? The most clear revelation to date is the manifestation of God in his form as Lord Caitanya and Radha and Krishna. They are the complete incarnation, the complete manifestation of the absolute truth, absolute reality. See, that's why you look at Vrindavan, man, and you can see the pastimes in Vrindavan are the absolute reality, and it kind of looks like what's going on in this world, doesn't it? Because that's the reflection that Vrindavan casts in this material universe. That's why people think it's so natural. Oh, to love my children. Why? Because in absolute reality, people are loving their children. They have that transcendental eternal ras with the Lord. So it's natural. You come here and you just naturally love your children. So the Lord appears as a material body for you to love. Get some practice on how to eventually love the eternal body of God and not some material body here in the world. I love my dog. Yeah, you see, that's what you see, isn't it? You think it's by chance, dog and God. See, dog is God spelled backwards. You think that's just by chance, or is that a message from the absolute? If you don't love God, you'll love your dog too much. I see how that is. That's why you got to increase your love for God, and you come here, we'll do that, and you won't be infatuated with dogs or cats or goldfish or children. I mean, you can have your dog, your cat. I mean, look at Srivas. He had a dog. Lord Caitanya had a dog, puppy. But you won't be infatuated. You'll liberate, like Lord Caitanya liberated that dog. But your dogs and your cats and your children, they bind you to this world if you don't have the love of God awakened. See, Lord Brahma taught this. In Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam, Lord Brahma said, if people do not become your devotees, see, devotees, what does that mean? Just external devotee, in name only, in ceremony only? No, devotee means devotion to what is real and eternal. If people do not become your devotees, see, devotees of the spiritual nature and absolute reality of God, if they don't become that kind of devotee, their children, their wealth, their opulences in this world become foot shackles. And that includes being a guru, my friends. That's why you can't do this job unless you're deeply attached to the Lord. Phew, this is more dangerous than being the President of the United States. And look how big a false ego Trump's got. He's infatuated. Oh, everybody is. You get opulent. Look at all these guys. Look at Klaus Schwab. They're infatuated with their own minds and their own bodies and their own, temporary identities. Too much so because of lack of devotion to Krishna. Even in this Sangha, if your love is still a little bit weak, you'll be too attached to your things in this world. You'll be too attached to the bodies of people in this world. Too attached to your dogs and cats and all that. So that's a good sign. Okay, so go deeper here. See, be here more. And then you'll be free. Otherwise, your dog and cat will keep you here. You'll come back again because of your dog and cat. If you lack the love of God, it's just natural. Look at Bhagavatam. What do you think this is? Just stories? You think this is just mythology? No. Look at Bharat Maharaj. He was on the level of Bhav. Bhav, that's pretty deep stuff, man. Doing austerities, and then he got attached to his deer, his poor little sweet deer. And he came back again. Poor little sweet deer. And he had to come back and take another birth, and he was on a level of Bhav. That means love for God. But not to the extent that Lord Caitanya is given very easily. See? See, then when you're in this world, you kind of breeze through. Yeah, I got a wife. Yeah, I got a dog. Yeah, I got a nice little dog. If you want. I mean, myself, I like more freedom. Why do I take care of a dog, man? The Lord has so many servants. You guys out there, you love dogs and everything. So the Lord will use you to take care of the dog. Yeah. Yeah. I got to take care. I have my children here, right? I've got some students here, and I'm a teacher here, right? I got to do this. But the Lord make it easy for me. This is the way I do it. I just do what I love, man. I just love to talk about the absolute, the cardinal reality, the absolute truth. And everybody has got to see maintenance that way. And that's a good way I like maintaining the easy way. Just taste the holy name, man. What a great way to serve God, man. Makes it can do something I really love. And you guys are being trained. The little Lolita and Johan, all they do is taste the name of God, and everybody's happy. What a great service, huh? That's all the Lord did. He came here just to taste the name of God and relish it, and so many people got delivered out of illusion. And he's given us that ability to continue the real line. This is the real line here. The other is not really, they're more the false followers. Just we got to do it the hard way, man. Yeah, we gotta do all these ceremonies and build these big temples and do the big pandals and break it down and build it up. Yeah, I went to Mayapur. They're breaking down these big pandals and then building them up again. I mean, it's harder. I mean, you want anybody ready for the easy? That's all I say. You can do whatever you want out there. Build your big temples in there. But you want to come here? We'll build a big temple inside you. Now that temple is one that God really wants. I mean, more than any external temple. Let's build the big temple inside you. What do you think there, Amy? Is that a good idea? We'll start. You know how people, if you join a commune, in the commune, everybody helps people build a house. To get all in. So we're like that, man. We're in a community. See, commune community, a devotional community. We're helping each other build each other's house, build each other's temple here. Isn't that great? Doesn't take, you're the paraphernalia. You're all the building blocks, and everything is inside you, just like all the chakra systems all ready to go. Pineal gland, crown chakra, everything's all there. All we have to do is activate, man. Activate the worship. So who the masseuse in this community? Masseuse. The Lord is the massager. I don't know. Massaging the spiritual body here. Okay. I love this. His absolute nature, the Lord's form. See, the Lord's form. See, this is the absolute nature of the Lord is his form. What is his form? Well, this is the best way to ascertain the form. This is the best way to see the form. See, you see the form through the ears. The form of the Lord is subtle. It's not material. It's spiritual. His transcendental form. His material form is material. See? So, but his spiritual form is spirit. See? And the best way to ascertain is by the sound vibration. So the best way to quickly ascertain the spiritual form of the Lord is to be around devotees who have ascertained and understood and are understanding, because it's not just understood, it's understanding by relating to the Lord, developing this relationship. One is understanding more and more about the Lord's transcendental nature, which is enlivening. There's vitality in that because it's the real life. What do you think Jesus meant when he said, I have life and I can give it to you abundantly? Well, he had the life of God in him. See, the Holy Spirit, the spirit of devotion. It gave him the ability to be a real minister of the scriptures, the essence of the scriptures. What do you think Sukadeva Goswami was? He was a minister of the essence of the scriptures, and therefore would liberate people by his preaching, by his Harikatha. Why do you think people get liberated here? Because of being empowered. Because, see, that when the Lord is in you, and it is maturing in you, see, you can ascertain the Lord, the essence of the Lord in the scriptures as he is. And you preach that and people get delivered. They listen to that vibration and begin to understand the spirit form of God, because you're presenting God as he is by your personal realization of that. What do you think purports are by the acharyas? Purports are what they've ascertained personally, by personal experience of the Lord, and they present it in a way it's meant to be presented by sound vibration, because most people don't quite get it enough just by reading it. You see, that's why the preaching of the Goswamis, look at what they did. They worked teamwork. They wrote the books, but they realized it wasn't enough to write the books. Somebody had to preach those books with the sound vibration, preach those truths, those cardinal truths, absolute reality. They sent out the preachers who were also like them, liberated souls with a liberated sound vibration. See, and they vibrated those truths in the books, those cardinal truths, eternal truths, and liberated people, become enlivened by that, purified. What did Jesus say? Same kind of thing. He ascertained through the scriptures they had the essence of truth. And he vibrated that out to his disciples, they were reading the scriptures before they met Jesus, but it was different. That's why Jesus said, "You're clean by the word, the vibration I spoke to you." This is the secret. That's why you Rhythmics, you should listen here. Because we prove this works. How have you proved in 50 years that your path works? To me, a path that works is that bring the devotees to the level of realizing the absolute nature of the Lord. And that means the Lord is in you, the spirit potency, the devotional potency. So you can also ascertain what your guru is ascertaining. Isn't that what you're doing? Look at this. People, like Lalita, she thought, "Oh, go on, you give me knowledge, give me knowledge." And she thought it was going to come in the way that most of the devotees, people think knowledge comes by study only or hearing certain kind of way or something. But it comes by vibration. It comes by the Vedas being vibrated by a realized soul, more than a Brahmin, by a devotee. You want the devotional potency? The person's got to be a real devotee with real devotion. They're the liberators. Yeah, moves mountains, those mountains of obstacles. You can't move these mountains unless you're empowered. You have to be empowered. You have to be a realized soul. Realize means you got to realize, see the cardinal nature, see the taught the entire world the cardinal truths about his absolute nature. You got to be empowered to do that, man. You have to personally realize them and continue to realize them. Because look at Ananta Seish. He's constantly chanting the glories of the holy name, the pastimes of the Lord, constantly. He's always deepening and understanding. That's the way the pastimes are. After a while, Viswambara came out of his trance and became his usual humble self. I'm going to take a quick break here. I'll be right back. So everybody chant Hare Krishna here, and I'll be back in a moment. A little bit. I got to take a little break, like a few minutes or something. So everybody, you can chant or do whatever you need to do, and I'll be right back. I'm going to mute the mic. I go to the bathroom and take some deep breaths out here. All right. So let's take a few deep breaths here. Krishna. 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 My Lord Krishna. Krishna. Shama Sundari, welcome. Krishna. 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 Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. 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 Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Mm. After a while, Sri Vishvambara came out of his trance and became his usual humble self. He lovingly embraced Murari, calling him brother, and he spoke sweetly to him. Murari, indeed, you are my pure devotee, and thus you have come to perceive the transcendental nature and position of Nityananda. See, the position of Nityananda, you've come, you're my pure devotee. See, one of those cardinal truths about the Lord in his pastimes is, by the mercy of Krishna, one gets the devotee, gets the spiritual master, you could say, the devotee, the associate. See, you are my pure devotee. There are many people out there that are really looking for God. And by the mercy of that Lord within their heart, like Jesus said, I come here to teach those who are taught by God. Inside, super soul. You know who you are out there. And by the mercy of that Lord in your heart, he will lead you to his pure devotee, his purified devotee, the devotee who's got the mercy of Lord Caitanya. And you will get that mercy there. See? So the Lord says, because you're my pure devotee, because you're one of those sincere persons who loves me and wants me, I told you the true nature of Nityananda. Nityananda represents the disciplic line, and the head of that in this world, the Nityananda of this world is the bona fide representative of Nityananda in our lines. Doesn't it? Why does our line start with Nityananda and their followers? See, the followers of Nityananda should be following all the way into 2023. Now, where are they? Where's the representative of Nityananda? Well, you'll know when the Lord leads you to that representative. What do they represent? Eternal reality. Eternal bliss. Eternal ecstatic love. The real form of the Lord they ascertain by personal experience. And then you get it. You become cleansed by hearing them. Your mind becomes cleansed of all the speculations you got from those who had not realized God, who were still a bit non-devotional still. You know, the gurus who thought it was something different. They thought, I could be guru by, like studying and by a rubber stamp and votes and that kind of thing. They don't know about these kinds of things we teach here, these confidential truths, cardinal truths. See, this is the meaning of that story, isn't it? You understand, anybody? Are you getting this? See, by the mercy of Krishna, you get such a representative of Nityananda now in 2023 even. See, and by the mercy of that representative of Nityananda, what do you get? Well, what they got. What does Nityananda have? Nobody knows. Until you meet the representative of Nityananda, and still you might not accept, right? A lot of people say, who are you? What are you, Sahaja? And I mean, no, we're here to represent Nityananda. Well, who is Nityananda? Nobody knows. No, it's just Nittai, just the parrot words. Radhe, yeah. No, Nityananda, Radha, Nityananda, ecstatic bliss. What does that look like? Well, you'll never know until you see it. See it and hear it glorified. The absolute cardinal reality glorified, exemplified, magnified. How can you become attracted to eternal reality unless you hear about it, unless you see a manifestation of it? Until you see, people go to the temple to see God, right? You go to see God. But man, you come to the living devotee. You find the living God. God is really living. He's alive. He shows you himself. Hey man, he's this ecstatic bliss you see. He sees conclusive truths spoken by the experienced devotee, man. Man, that is the living temple. There's life in that temple, man. And life comes into you so easily by exposure to that temple. Hey, good morning there, Fanny. Welcome. Mm-hmm. Indeed, you are my pure devotee, and thus you have come to perceive the transcendental nature and position of Nityananda. See, how did he come to understand that? If you notice earlier in the pastime, let's see, I'll read it a bit here. It's not in here. Not in this one, probably. Mara, you are my trusted servitor, so I am telling you the truth. A trusted servitor. That's why you see, you need to come to the level of trust here. You want to be trusted? Well, as devotees get more and more steady, they become more and more trusted servitors of the Lord. See? Transcendentally trustworthy. A person may claim to be my devotee, but if he holds the slightest grudge against Nityananda, then I do not favor him. Isn't that interesting? Slightest grudge. Now this is a truth. This you could see here. Some people, they actually have a grudge against the representative of Nityananda. That's the bona fide spiritual master. There's a bit of a grudge against them. See? They're not favored by the Lord. It's about wholeheartedness. You got to get that grudge out. It has to, otherwise, if you want to be ecstatic like the real devotees here. See? But if you have a grudge, I don't know, go hard, see? And then you lose favor with the Lord. You got to get that out of your heart. Why would you begrudge somebody that's for you, Is this holding a grudge? It's like ridiculous, Hold a grudge against a devotee and all that, and by their association you're being delivered out of illusion. And still you hold a grudge against them. That's why a lot of them, they leave. The Lord doesn't favor them. Why? Here, he sends his devotee, he gives you all this association and everything, you hold a grudge against them? Come on, man. It's ridiculous. Doesn't even make sense. Sometimes when that happens, you see they leave, people leave, they hold a grudge against their teacher here. But then they come back, they realize, oh, what did I do? That's why you need to be a little careful. Don't watch out. See, that's called offense, Guru Aparad and Vaishnava Aparad. People that hold grudges, you go and listen to them. That's why, when people are coming out with their stuff and you go and you listen to their grudges against Guru and the Vaishnavas, oh my goodness. You find yourself out of here. I have to teach about this because if you don't learn, that's your biggest obstacle. Is that's offense Guru that snaps the bhakti creeper. See? And if you get over that in this life, you'll be very fortunate. Coming and going and stealing and never giving credit. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I see that too. Sometimes I preach the person's a little weak in their faith in Guru. They get begrudging. Oh, why does he say that to me? See, but they're not favored in that. That's being favored is by not being favored, because if you learn your lesson, that's good, right? Yeah, just meeting the devotees helps accelerate everything. Yeah. See, but we're here. If you can't learn what the scriptures saying and I'm repeating, then what happens? You'll have to go through the experience. It's a little painful, but however you're going to learn, if you learn by getting a spanking, well, good, okay. Spoil, some children spare the rod and spoil the child. You become spoiled in this world. Literally spoiled, soiled, spoiled. See? So if you don't learn here by me sharing what's in this book and these truths that the Lord shared to help people, well, you hear and you didn't understand, and maybe I'll have to go through the physical, all of us, if I make an offense, to real devotees and all that, I'll have to suffer for it. We all do. It's just the truth is the truth, man. Lily, Woody, I am spoiled. Yeah. See, so Then Murari, just then Murari Gupta, roaring loudly, came running to Srivasa's house. Oh, this is all good, man. I skipped too far, but I'm going to skip around because this is. I just grabbed this one. Just then, Murari Gupta, roaring loudly, see, an ecstatic state, roaring loudly, came running to Srivasa's house in a devotional trance. The ecstatic devotees in their ecstasy, it's a devotional trance. See, it's different. There's a samadhi trance, but usually that's on some kind of Brahman thing, you know. This is different. This is a devotional trance. Your devotion is awakened in your heart, and you're entranced by what? The transcendental qualities of God, the transcendental Lord, Krishna. Okay? Roaring loudly came to Srivasa's house in a devotional trance. His person became surcharged with the mood of Garuda. He said, I am Garuda, that great devotee. As the Lord called for Garuda again and again, Murari Gupta replied, I am here, my Lord, your servant. The Lord said, yes, you are my carrier. And Murari said, yes, my Lord. Murari Gupta continued, have you forgotten, my Lord? I carried you to the heavenly abodes and brought you down to Parijata tree. Another time I carried you to Vanapura, where I tore to pieces the Skanda peacock. See, this is the relationship, the Lord. This is what he has with all devotees when they're realized. See, like that. It's a transcendental relationship. I am your carrier. Oh, has anybody realized that? Do you realize that you carry the Lord? Anybody out there? Are you the Lord's carrier? Do you carry the Lord? Can you say, I am Lalita Ganga. I carry my Lord, my lordships, Radha and Krishna. Where should we go today, Lord? You carry that Lord you're serving that Lord. That's a devotee, man. That's what we're here to do, man. That's what we're here to promote. That kind of intimacy, that kind of relationship, eternal relationship with the transcendental Lord. Garuda, Garuda. See, the Lord, you're my devotee. See, the devotee, this is a relationship, man, devotional, spiritual. My Lord, I am your carrier. Where do we go today? Let's go to Sankertown, down the street here in Playa del Carmen, right, Woody? Eric? Let's go down the street, sing the names of the Lord. Yeah, let's give the Lord's name out to the world. By my parents, I am used to somewhat loving gentleness, and sometimes when you respond to my, as I am like that harsh, I am like that, that's harsh, that's not compassionate or loving, but I do go into details too much. By my parents, I'm used to somewhat loving gentleness. Yeah, loving gentleness, that's how they bind you, man. You know, loving gentleness, you know, you become attached to, you know, the Maya of the world, yeah. Yeah, you got to see the full range of the Lord and his devotees. Sometimes they're harsh. The Lord used to speak some harsh words, man, you know. Sometimes he was loving and gentle. Well, he's always loving. It's just all transcendental manifestations. And sometimes the devotees are inspired to speak harsh words. But they're all full of meaning. Everything, you know, this is what you learn here. The full range. A softness. Yeah, your mom. Yeah, well, you know, when you're in that mood, see, the Lord is sometimes authoritative and sometimes in the mood of Radha, you know. Another. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. I mean, you can be fooled by that stuff. Look at some of these people that they act so like, it's like Putina. See, Putina is one of these obstacles. What is Putina's quality? Oh, she acts so sweet and nice and beautiful, pretending to be devotees and all that. But inside her heart was fierce. How many people like that in religion and in the world? Society, they're controllers. They're controllers of people's lives. See, and they control them by hypocrisy. Inside, they may be fierce, but they know they want to give you what you want. Like there's a lot of Erics out there. Oh well, the people that I respect and honor, they're always humble pie. They're always so sweet and so nice as they gobble you up. Take your spirit away. Take your devotion away. Lie to you. All that. Well, they can't help it because it's illusion. Everybody's an illusion, more or less. Like a praying mantis comes, and the insect looks at the praying mantises. The praying mantis, that insect, and the big insect, the controller, more comes, and the insect comes close. Says, "Oh, look, he's praying. He's such a devoted everything." And then the praying mantis looking to eat that insect. See, looking to do it harm. But no, the insect is praying. That's people in the world. That's what Maya does. She entrances you, puts you in a trance. MK Ultras, puts you into, controls you by all kinds of Maya illusions. And the souls in the world become entranced by her. Hypocrisies, acting very sweet and all of this. Look like Bill Gates, very sweet as he's depopulating the world. Very sweetly. Very fun, ooh, and Fauci, ooh. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, we'll take a little break now. Maybe Lalita wants to give a class. You want to give a little class there, Lalita? Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Okie dokie. Okay, okie dokie. All right, so thank you everybody for coming. I hope actually, I'm a lot less harsh than I used to be. That's something. Already looking forward to coming back. Got to rest the voice a little bit. It's good. Hare Krishna, everybody. Oh, play the song. Maybe I'll play the song.
Bluetooth. The Bluetooth device is connecting us successfully.
Mm. We go out at sunrise, chanting, dancing to this Hari Bo, Hari Bo.
He will wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to Haribol. Mukhang naman Govinda Haribol, Haribol. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to teach you the sweetness of its strength. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is stay to the sweet chanting chorus. Haribol, every day the sun will rise, every day the sun will set. Haribol, what's the value of your life if devotion you don't get? Haribol, Haribol, take the name into your heart, take it with you when you want. Haribol, Haribol. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his grace. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is stay true to this. Haribol, Krishna Rajaparana,